Okay, tailgating, Cowboys game, Cowboys-Giants, kickoff 3:25. By noon, 81 degrees. All I can tell you is if you're out tailgating, beware of the wind. There's going to be some really strong winds that are going to gust close to 40 miles an hour at times. So make sure those tents, any canopies are well tied down because you're going to be facing a strong wind and it will be warm. And then my other recommendation is after the game, just go home. And that's why. The reason why is because it's going to be a warm and windy afternoon, but it's going to be a stormy night. Severe weather threat starts to show up just as we close the day and get through the overnight hours. And in fact, there is active weather almost every day in the week ahead. So FutureCast we go. Let's talk about today just these little bit of cloud cover across the afternoon. Otherwise, just a breezy, warm day. Then this happens, the dry line and a cold front. First, the dry line starts to trigger the first round of thunderstorms, and these are the ones we're worried about the most because any supercell that develops along this dry line and gets out ahead of this cold front as it runs across our Red River counties and maybe even the next tier like in Denton and Wise County, we're going to have the highest tornado threat of the day with this particular storm. I'm not saying there's going to be tornadoes here. I'm saying this is the highest threat during the day. When the cold front runs up on the dry line and then the line of thunderstorms get going, we could have quick little spin-up tornadoes, but the biggest risk here is going to be strong winds. And this is at 10 o'clock at night. Remember, this is just one computer model run. It could take, give or take an hour. This squall line comes right across the Metroplex, right across from Denton, all the way down into Johnson County, and it just rolls right across. And then by the time we get past midnight, it rolls out of North Texas in the overnight hours. So a couple things here. We're under slide enhanced and enhanced risk. Notice along the Red River, bigger risk. And notice in Oklahoma, even higher risk of severe weather. This is the tornado outlook, and this is a 5% chance there is a tornado within 25 miles of any point inside this band. It goes to 10% as we go up towards the Red River and 15% central Oklahoma. This black hatch mark right here, this is where it could be, this shows that it's the potential for a strong tornado, you know, EF2 or above. So let me show you the timing of this. 7 to 10, Bridgeport down to Stephenville. This is where we think it all starts. By the time we get to 9 p.m. or to midnight, in this time frame, these areas, including the Metroplex, under the gun. By the time we get past the midnight to 4 a.m., it's out into our eastern counties. Wind damage and large hail continue to be the primary threats from these thunderstorms. There is a slight tornado risk. Download our app. Scott Padgett and myself will be here across the evening hours. This is how we're going to keep you safe through crawls, through updates during commercial breaks, and through the weather app and CBSN. So keep that in mind. Download the app. Let me keep you safe. We have thunderstorms in the forecast again on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.